Coming up on this week's episode of the Necessities.
Any leftover product is picked up by different churches, different organizations, and used to feed the homeless.
Join us as we scour the globe for you to find the best donuts, bagels, and other baked goods your money can buy. Hey guys, welcome back. We are in Vegas again, this time visiting Carl's Donuts. Carl's Donuts story starts in 1963 in Monterey Park, California by Lynn and Carl Sanders. They owned a motel and they actually converted a garage into a donut shop because they thought it'd be really cool to serve freshly made donuts to their guests. They immediately gained a reputation of quality and freshness. They opened here in Las Vegas in 1966, making this the oldest operating donut shop here in Las Vegas. Amber Ramsay, who's the granddaughter and CMO of Carl's Donuts, she once said, "We want to bring back simple elegance and nostalgia of a classic donut. We are not about making the trendiest, most over-the-top donut. We're about focusing on the quality to let the donut speak for itself." Now, you better follow them on Instagram and also check them out at carlsdonuts.com. Sounds like another great place we need to check out. Let's go.
This is the start of the production area. We got our big old mixer back there. Table is where everything's cut, and the sheeter just to smooth all the dough out.
Wow. Your dad was saying that you guys make around 60 to 70,000 a day?
Daily, yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's the most donuts I've ever heard.
Awesome.
Out of a donut shop.
Taking the top spot. They are doing the cinnamon rolls now.
Yeah.
Just the process of rolling that cinnamon straight through. It's cut here. Cinnamon rolls are definitely one of the coolest ones to watch come down the line, that's for sure. Our biggest clients would be the convenience stores across Vegas, and then the casinos. A lot of our stuff is actually used for employees in the casinos rather than for them to sell. A lot of churches, local organizations like that. From our retail store, we have a lot of law offices, other small businesses that are just looking for a few dozen.
How involved you guys are with the community?
So down here, we're making regular contributions or regular donations to the churches or school districts. We have a set quota each year that we can fill, and we try to maximize it. And for our storefronts, every day, any leftover product is picked up by different churches, different organizations, and used to feed the homeless.
So awesome.
Move down here, check out the proof box. Just a mesmerizing little ride for all of our donuts. Over here is our packaging area, pretty much the baked goods and then any other small items that we have down from our factory.
It's crazy to think that all of this is going to get shipped out to all your retail shops.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Cleared out by midnight and starting to refill by 3 a.m.
This is where all the baking happens?
Yes, muffins, brownies, cookies, they're all coming out of here. Some of our sticky buns.
What makes Carl's Donuts better or unique than any other donut shop?
I feel like the story of Carl's is really interesting. Carl got here 66 and kind of really developed bringing donuts to small convenience stores and locations. He started out just in a garage and then grew it from there all the way to what it is today. In here, we're not frying any donuts.
Right.
Everything comes down from our factory. Over here is kind of the deco area where, as you can see, we're taking plain donuts. We fancy them up with all of our custom flavors, fillings. That makes up our specialty line. We do cakes, cookies, other specialty items. We have about 6 that are like our set specialty flavors, and the rest we're rotating with the seasons.
Awesome.
All the pastries we do in here are traditional French recipes. Our man Victor has been working in pastries for 25 years. This is kind of the new element of Carl's when we opened up this spot.
How many locations does Carl's Donuts have now?
Separate from the factory, we have 2, sorry.
Thanks again to David and Brock for letting us stop by the Carl's Donuts. Let's take a look at all of these donuts. Here's the chocolate twist. They ran out of the glazed donuts, so this is actually, made from the same dough and everything, so we'll just try that for the glazed. This is orange dreamsicle. One of my team members is really excited to try that. apple fritter. This is the cannoli old fashioned, standard custard, and then Ferrero Rocher. Say that 10 times fast. First that we're gonna try is the twist, the glazed twist. Really excited to try this. Always been one of my favorites. If we open that right up right here, you'll see that the dough is nice and done all around. Carl's has been doing this since 1963, so definitely take a bite of this and see how it fares. Huge flavor explosion right when I'm taking a bite. Before I even actually take a bite, I can tell it's going to be a good bite. That is one of my favorite things about donuts, is some of them you can just tell they're going to be extraordinary. This one definitely stacks up, so great job there. Now, the next one we're going to try, this one came highly recommended. This is the cannoli old fashioned. So let's give this a try. Ravioli? Holy cannoli. Shout out to Chris Farley, R.I.P. my brother.
Mini pizzas and delish desserts make this Italian eatery a must. Ravioli? Holy cannoli.
As I cut this open, the dough looks so nice and cakey. For those of you who don't know, Old Fashioned is actually just another form of cake donut, really. Eat out Old Fashioned, you'll be able to tell that the texture is virtually the same. So, all right, cheers. Let's try this. Super creamy on the top with the topping they have. I do like it too because it's not really thick like you see a lot of donut places or cookie places or other places. They put on, 10 inches of frosting and they expect you to just have that be your flavor. The dough itself has a really nice flavor. A small hint of vanilla or something like that I'm detecting there. So really good flavor though. Great job there. Now for the third one, super stoked about this one. This one obviously caught my eye. I mean, look at this. Chocolate twist is what they called this. Look at this. Just when I'm cutting this open or cutting this apart, look at the flakes on that. All the layers, just like a croissant. That looks so incredible. And then the powdered sugar, of course, right on top. That's a nice touch. I don't know about you guys, but anytime you eat something with powdered sugar on top, whether it's French toast or whatever, do you accidentally inhale it like I do, or am I the only one? I'm probably the only one. Okay, let's try it. And hopefully I don't have a huge coughing fit. This pastry is so flaky, so buttery, and then the chocolate is just such a nice little hint of flavor there. And then couple that with the powdered sugar right on top. Such a nice, mild flavor to it. It's so perfect. I love this. This is so good. If you like pastries, specifically croissant-like pastries, definitely check out the chocolate twist there at Carl's Donuts. They are doing this one right. This is so good. Cheers. Now for the honorable mention, we're gonna do the apple fritter. This is really good, actually. It's got nice veins of cinnamon all over and lots of apple chunks, so this is really good. Wasn't quite 100% on par with what we look for in an apple fritter, which there's a little bit of doughiness, but not too bad. But overall, this is a really good choice if you like apple fritters, so definitely check them out there at Carl's Donuts.
All right, Dough fam, let's go over the final scores for Carl's Donuts. The first one we tried was the glazed twist. That one, the dough was absolutely soft, fluffy. It was just great. Seriously, really good. The taste could have been a little bit sweeter. Presentation though, it looked fantastic. Final score on this one's gonna be an A. The next one we tried was the old-fashioned cannoli. Definitely a first for me as far as trying one. The dough and the taste was pretty consistent, about the same as the glazed twist. Presentation looked really good. The cannoli tasted fantastic, nice and creamy, especially for the filling inside. Overall score though, we're gonna give it an A- on it though. Still really good though. I would still recommend it if cannoli type thing is your thing, or specialty donuts. Really good donut. The last one we tried was the chocolate twist. This one, my mind was blown as far as the dough. It was perfect. I gave it a perfect score for the dough. Also the presentation, it just looked so great. This is what one should taste like. It almost got a perfect score, A+ for this donut. If that's your thing, please get one, because this is definitely one I will get when I come back into Vegas, that's for sure. Final score for Carl's Donuts is going to be an A. So fantastic job there. Thanks again for letting us stop in Carl's Donuts. Loved getting a tour of your commissary where you make all the donuts. Such a great experience we had. You guys were so kind and gracious to us. We really appreciate it. Take care, guys. Have a good day.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if there's a donut shop you'd like us to check out in your neck of the woods, go ahead and drop a comment below or email us at dough@doughnecessities.com.
So guys, thanks for joining us again for the third donut. We're gonna do, well, of course. Yep.